wait towards the end of the video to hear an announcement from me. Whoa, I almost fell off this chair. That's one way to begin a video on the channel. Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Now, I'd just like to say before we begin, we just close this, I've got a new iPad case. I will be looking down at several points in this video because I'll be looking at my notes. Now, I never know we're doing this, but I created some notes and I'm quite excited to tell you. Now, the reason why my Taskmaster content that's about international versions have been labelled Remake, because I'm doing a remake series. I talk about remakes and I want to involve these into the series. There'll be another episode of this series again tomorrow, very special episode, but there'll be an announcement at the end of the video as well, so stick around. So, today we're talking about the Finland version of Taskmaster. That came out last year, in 2020, along with the New Zealand version. Now, Taskmaster YouTube channel, I don't know when they did it, either today or yesterday, they uploaded a first episode of the first series, full episode, with subtitles, which I never normally can read. These subtitles were amazing. I understood what was going on. So, we'll start off this review with my overall thoughts. Now, I thought it was funny. It was funny. Because it's like, I don't know, it's like humour was slightly different, but it didn't matter. It was still, I'm gonna fall off the stool. It was still really funny. Second, subtitles were good. They weren't good. They were fantastic. I could read them. They were clear. I understood what was going on in the whole episode. The host and the assistant was great. Now, in the comments on the YouTube video, they were talking about how they thought that the assistant was a little bit more scarier than the host. Now, with the Norway version, which I can't work out what that's called in Norwegian, it's not called Taskmaster. This is why the video was called, the name of the program in brackets, Taskmaster Finland. Because it's not called Taskmaster, it's called whatever their version, whatever Taskmaster means in their language, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It's the same theme tune. So it's like, so in different versions, like the Swedish version, the Norwegian version, not the Norwegian version, the Swedish version, they've got a table with like different heights, which I quite like. But in the Finnish version, they do it and it works really well. They have like a couch for the contestants to sit on, which I'm not overly a fan of. I prefer the single chairs, so then they're not look like they're squished, because some of them didn't look like they were like they're squished on the chair. Now the tasks were good. There was only one recurring task from the original, and I think the others were original. I think. I'm not 100% sure. This because I was watching it. Now, my favourite tasks from Series 1, Episode 1, which is the episode I've seen. I want to watch the other episodes, so this is only my judgment of Episode 1. I might do another episode in the future if they upload the whole series, because there's 10 episodes in the series. If we make it to episode 10, I'll do another review of it. So, favourite task was the prize task, bring the most important document. I'd just like to also clarify, I'm just got up the chair just to clarify, this video will contain spoilers. Now the camera is about to die, that's another thing I've just noticed. And as you can see, I'm trying to keep the Doctor Who feel, because the main channel is Doctor Who, and my favourite TV show of all time is Doctor Who, but this channel is for me to talk about all my other TV obsessions. Now, the most important document, that was good, but prize tasks can be, but this one was good. For a beginning of the series, this is a good prize task. Now, I'm not going to tell you who the hosts are, who the host is, who the Taskmaster is, who the assistant is, who the contestants are, because the subtitles couldn't translate the name of the person to the English version of the name. So it was in Finnish, which is their national language of Finland, I think, hopefully. If anyone's watching this from Finland, please tell me in the comment section down below. Now, it's good, but the names, it's hard for me to pronounce. I'm not the greatest at pronouncing they tried to read them. I found it a little bit difficult for me, so I'm not gonna say them because I didn't know any of these contestants going into this. When I first tried to find it, because I saw it and thought, oh, I'll see if they've got the whole series. I found that one of them has got a YouTube channel where he reacted to the episodes. Now, I just really love this, and I think one of the YouTubers that need to talk about this. She mentioned this in she talked about the US version and the New Zealand version of Taskmaster. She's called Jamie Does TV. She's a fantastic YouTuber, and if Jamie Does TV is watching this video, please do a review of the finished version. You can watch it on the Taskmaster YouTube channel. I really enjoyed it, so I reckon you will too. And I will be doing a video very shortly in the future on Taskmaster US. But back to Taskmaster Finland. Now, they had the task that wasn't the greatest, because it's not the greatest task, where you had to try and get a tear into a cup. That was done back in Series 1 with Josh Whittaker, Roisin Connaughton, Frank Skinner, Robbie Nathan. I think that's it. So it's Josh Whittaker, Robbie Nathan, Frank Skinner, and Roisin Connaughton. Yeah, that was, if I'm not missing anyone, that was Roisin Connaughton, Josh Whittaker, Robbie Nathan, Frank Skinner. There's 4 of them. Oh, and Tim Key is the 5th. They did that in Series 1, and they talked about this on the Taskmaster podcast. So if you want to listen to that, you can go and listen to that over on iTunes and wherever you get your podcasts from. Now, I didn't really like that task. It's not one of my personal favourite tasks. It just doesn't work for me. But my favourite task is, well, my 3 favourite tasks is task 2, the second task, which was a pee task, where they had a pee and they had to roll the pee furthest on this red carpet. Now, one of the people decided to just roll like a pea, and it's brilliant. But I just like to mention that the Taskmaster normally has like the iPad like this and has like the stopwatch on it. I've got that app, by the way. It's a really good stopwatch. I like using stopwatches so I can work out how long I can edit a video in such and such amount of minutes. I love stopwatches. Now, they have the timer on the thing on this stopwatch, but she has like a classic stopwatch, it's like a clock almost. But she knows, she looks it, and that's quite clever. So I quite like that. But the P task was hilarious. Now, the next one is a gym ball. Now, that's what it translates in English, gym ball. Two of the contestants, so they had these big black balls, and they had like an orange outline they had to keep these balls in. Now, one of them did a Richard Osman from Series 2, where Series 2, one of the episodes where they had to take these balls up to this hill. So the hill's here and there, so they have to take the ball up to the hill and keep them there. Now, in this version, it was like but they were the same balls, but these balls were black. So what they did was, some of them just put them there, did a Richard Osman where they just rolled back down, because it was like, not like steep hill, but they don't stick. So 2 of them, one of them took out the little stopper, stopped the air from coming out to make the air come out. One of them just ran and got a blowtorch, went, and then a hole just appears in the ball, and then they just deflated, put in. Now in the UK version, there's a house. In the New Zealand version, there is a ranch. Now, in this version, the finished version, there is a mansion, which I quite like. Hopefully we get to see more in the mansion throughout the series, because I really do like this version. Now, last year all 10 episodes have come out, but now there's the English translated version. They're now slowly coming on the Taskmaster YouTube channel, which everyone on, I'm not 100% sure what Reddit is, but everyone on the Taskmaster Reddit page is going wild. It's like clips, full episodes, now international version. Woohoo! What version next? And every time they do come out with a new version on the YouTube channel, I will do a remix series about it, because there's 15 versions. I won't be doing this for Gogglebox, because I might do, but I might turn them into Podlebox podcasts. So I might have to sort something out with that. Now, The fourth task is the live task. The live task is brilliant. This is one of the ones where you think, when you have the subtitles, it really helps because you understand what's going on. Now the one was they had to give how many they could guess, how many from a category. So the Taskmaster would give them a category, and they would say, "Oh, I reckon I can do 8," and then how many you do. So they wrote it down on this pad. So it's like animals like dog, cat, meow, and a lot of them were really good at it. Now the scoring system, the way it's scored, isn't the best. Because you do it in the classic Taskmaster format, but whereas every other version goes from the highest, like every time someone gets more points and then you know he's in the lead, this one's like all mixed and matched. So you couldn't really work out who was in the lead, who wasn't. So then they had to tell you who would won, and they won all these items. Now I love this version more than the US version because the US version isn't great, but there'll be a full video coming on that soon. Now that was my thoughts on Taskmaster Finland. I loved it. It was brilliant. Wasn't as good as the New Zealand version, but the original is always better. Without all the international versions that I've seen so far, because not all, some of them are like failed. So like the class in it, but some of them failed. So out of the ones I've seen internationally that doesn't include the UK version, is New Zealand is better. But the UK version reigns supreme over every other version. Now, now it's announcement. It's announcement time! What's Tom got to announce today? Now, you've just enjoyed the brilliant video. Now, my videos might be changing shortly, soon. Who knows? I'm still working out. Now, there's a YouTuber called Max Fosh. Now, he does a thing where he walks around with a microphone to get better sound quality so he can walk around. Now I'm thinking of doing that so you can get better sound quality from me. Would you want to see that? Would you want me to hold a microphone in the videos talking about whatever I talk about across all 8 channels? I say 8, didn't I? You always thought I had 7. Tom's Comedy Club is number 7. That channel will be updated whenever I think of a good idea for the comedy club. If you have any ideas, leave it down below. So, I'm here to announce the 8th YouTube channel in this universe / franchise called TGM Productions. Thomas Grant Mason Productions, or Tom Grant Mason Productions, whichever you like to look at it. Now, this is a channel where I announce stuff. I ask for help if I need, like, any advice, like, what videos do you want to see from me and anything. This is the channel that represents all the channels. It's also a new clips channel where I upload clips from Tom Mason, the Who Gamer, the Weird Side. Tom Mason, the Who Gamer, this channel, the Weird Side, Monty Python Adventures, the 5th channel, What's on BritBox, and Tom's Comedy Club. Now, I'm having a slight little issue of finding clips at the moment. So if you have any clips from any of the channels that you'd love to see, please, please, please leave your answer in the comment section down below of what video you like, so that I can find a clip from that video to upload to the channel. Because I've done so many videos across all 7 channels, because the 8th channel has only had an intro video at the moment. So I've done like loads of videos on the main channel, and then I am going to talk on TGM Productions very soon about the future of the Who Gamer, because there's so much happening, and I've finally got my computer fixed, like storage wise. That's what was having issues with the last Who Gamer video. So you will see a new video on the Weird on this channel tomorrow, and with a very special guest. And you'll also see a clip over on TGM Productions if you leave your favourite video in the comment section down below. But the camera's about to die, so I have to delete up. I have to go. So, hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Time more Tom out. Bye! I really like this video. Woo! Yes! It's a good video, this.